People often ask the question, is the American dream dead? I believe the moment we stop dreaming, we might as well be. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, the creator of American Dream TV, a national TV show centered around real estate, lifestyle, and culture. A real show showing you real neighborhoods from real professionals. Today, we're going to take you all across the country, showing you why we live in the greatest country on the planet. Let's get this show started right now. Welcome to the American Dream.
The American Dream.
You're watching The American Dream.
The American Dream.
Showing you the real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
Let's get this party started right now.
Let's go do this.
It is heating up once again.
We're the Davids going up against the Goliath. Real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts.
The staple of the neighborhood. Can't wait to present it to you.
It's all about lifestyle.
In your community.
That's what this show, The American Dream, is all about. Cheers to your American Dream.
Hola, buenas tardes a todos, and welcome to American Dream TV. I'm your host, Irving Neil Kim with the Maltese Group at Big Realty. Currently, we are here at the upcoming Rio Grande Valley, which is the southest point of Texas. With Dallas, Houston, Austin, and San Antonio taking the first 4 spots, the Rio Grande Valley is the 5th biggest MSA currently. What does that mean? There's multiple investors from all over the US and Mexico investing in our development. I know this personally because I'm currently helping some clients with the process. With this said, let's go look at some hotspots here in the city of Edinburg. We're here in the heart of Edinburg, right next to the University of Texas Rio Grande Valley, at a venue called the McIntyre Square. We're here with Javier and Jose Mejia, the owners, and also owners of Standard Iron Construction. We're here to ask them some questions about the area. Hello guys, how are y'all?
Hey, Kim.
With this said, the first question is, why create a venue in this area?
So my brother and I decided to invest in Edinburg. We believe the community had a lot to offer and we saw the potential in the future. So we decided to build a venue called McIntyre Square where we could bring families together, the communities together, make sure kids have a good place to hang out, and a fun experience for the whole family.
Where do you see Edinburg in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I see Edinburg growing a lot in terms of population and also infrastructure and development. When I was growing up, Edinburg was mostly citrus farms. In the past 20 years, it has exponentially grown. I have seen the growth in front of me. I see the potential, and now that we're older, we're able to invest and see the fruit of that labor. So yeah, I see a lot of potential. They're opening up a Division I football team. They just opened up an events amphitheater and an event center right in front of us. Yeah, I see a lot of growth, a lot of opportunity.
Lately, what have you noticed about the Edinburg population?
The Edinburgh population and the community in general in the valley has grown exponentially, right? To give you some numbers, we have about 1.4 million people in the Rio Grande Valley. Austin has 2 million. Right? So we are a thriving community, and you know, it's a mini gold mine for any investor that comes. We welcome everyone with open arms, and we hope that everyone can thrive, whether you're a local, whether you're an investor, whether you're coming out of state. We want everyone to have a great experience in all of our cities here, especially Edinburg, Texas.
Thank you guys for your input. Again, this is Javi and Jose Mejia, owners of Standard Iron Construction and owners of McIntyre Square here in Edinburg, Texas. Let's go on to the next spot. We are here at the Los Venados subdivision, only a few minutes away from the city, at this beautiful getaway home with almost 10 acres of land. Let's go check it out. My favorite part of this house is the eclecticism, because you live in a ranch and you still walk into a customized luxury home with almost 2,000 square foot living, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and customized ceilings, elegant cabinetry, quartz center countertops, and to finish it all off, you have a pool with a scenic view of the Texas outdoors. Thank you for joining us here in the Texas country and at McIntyre Square. Keep the Rio Grande Valley in mind when investing sooner than later, because just like that, the opportunity will slip away. Join us on our next episode of The American Dream TV. I am your host, Irving Neal Kim, with the Maltese Group at Big Realty.
I'm your host, Charlie Donahue, and this is American Dream TV. Today we're in Victoria, Texas, in downtown Riverside Park, and I'm going to take you on a little trip back into history and tell you about this place that's called the Pump House, and what did it do for Victoria back in the 1800s, and what does it do for Victoria now? Come on, let's go find out. With roots that go back to the late 19th century. Originally constructed in 1879, it was built as a pump station to provide water to the growing city of Victoria. The structure was located on the banks of the Guadalupe River, making it a prime spot for harnessing the water for municipal use. During its early years, the pump house served as the primary water source for Victoria, providing drinking water and supporting fire suppression efforts. It utilized steam-powered engines to pump the water from the river into the city supply system. The building's unique architectural style reflects the industrial design of the period, featuring brickwork and functional design elements typical of the late 19th century municipal buildings. Over the years, the pump house fell out of use as the city expanded and modernized its water infrastructure. For a time, the building was neglected, but due to its historical importance, it was eventually restored and repurposed. In 2012, it was reopened as the Pump House Riverside Restaurant and Bar. The transformation preserved many of the original architectural features, such as the exposed brick and industrial elements, blending history with modern dining experience. The building's revitalization has turned into a cultural and social hub, while still paying homage to its roots as an important part of Victoria's history, and the Pump House is now listed on the National Registry of Historical Places, cementing its place in the historical narrative of the city, and has some of the best food in town. So I'm here with Dennis and Louise Patillo, and these are my friends that have this beautiful place that is called the Pump House, but there's a history to it, and it's the best restaurant in town, I want to tell you. But before we go into that, let's find out from Dennis. Tell me the history about this place.
Absolutely. This is a unique location in Victoria because this exact location is where Victoria got its water since 1836. And this place went from having a large steam engine that was fueled by oil and coal to having the federal government give Victoria the money to transfer to electric power in 1929. This place was operating until the mid-1960s when it went out of service and stayed that way. Maybe it was used for some storage by the city. And when I first saw it, Reese took me by this building.
What was the pump house?
The pump house pumped the water originally from the Guadalupe River and then from wells, and it supplied the entire city of Victoria with their water.
When you saw this, and you're like going, oh my gosh, what is this? Like, how did it get repurposed?
The city owned it, the city put it up for auction, and Louise and I bid on it, and we were the only bidder, so we got it. Had the idea to make a restaurant out of there and restore the historic structures. Ultimately, we bought the place. It's totally surrounded by parkland, so nothing can be developed around it. And we just decided that we would operate the restaurant ourselves. So we've been open these 14 years, almost 14 years.
Thank you so much for inviting us, letting us come and talk to you and telling us the story about this wonderful place. And thanks for talking to me today. Thanks, Charlie. Sure.
Thanks, Charlie.
You're welcome. Thank you. That's it for this episode. Happy trails to you on your American dream, and until next time.
Welcome to San Antonio, a city rich in history, culture, and endless charm. Known for its vibrant mix of old and new, from the historic Alamo to the modern Pearl, this city has something for everyone. I'm Juanita Ortega, your San Antonio area realtor, and I am excited to show you around. Our first stop, I'll give you a couple hints. It's got a wine room, it has 2 bars, a showroom, and a simulator. Do you have any idea what I'm talking about? No? All right, let's go check it out. Zach, thanks so much for having us today. Obviously, with Prestige, there's so much more than meets the eye. How did this come to be? Tell us a little bit more about what Prestige is and why.
Absolutely. Well, Prestige is an amazing story. It starts with Ben and Eric, the 2 main owners here at Prestige, and they were both very much car enthusiasts. They bought a lot of cars locally at other dealerships and locations, and then of course COVID hit, and what happened? Car prices skyrocketed. Here's what it is, take it or leave it kind of became the mentality, and these 2 gentlemen didn't feel like they nor anyone else should be treated that way. So let's make our own. And it started with just the idea of sales. Then there was a storage issue in the community of like not really having most garage spaces at some of the houses. And then they decided, you know what, let's make this a private club, memberships, people that are car enthusiasts like us, and just make it a community where we can do events and drive and have fun together. Where we're standing right now is our showroom floor. All of the vehicles that you see here on the showroom floor are for sale. When we look to this side, you have the storage racks. So clients can pay to store their vehicles up here on the list. We have 3-level storage. For our members, we have something fun and exciting.
Okay.
We have one of 2 Axiom F1 simulators in North America.
One of 2.
One of 2. Members can hop in.
Wow.
You can pick any track, or you could also say, hey, like, what is a Porsche GT3? I've always wanted to own one, and I want to drive it on the track in COTA. You can pick a GT3 in COTA, and you can go ahead and trial and make sure, hey, this is the feel, this is the fit that I want, before you go out and buy that GT3 and head to the track.
This is super cool.
So this is our exclusive member area, also known as the Chicane Club. Here we have a pool table, a shuffleboard table, 2 more smaller sims where you can actually race against each other. We've got a complete full bar, sofas.
Wemby.
Wemby's assigned Rookie of the Year. Yes, we have that, of course.
So a lot of people might think that Prestige Motorsports would be more popular with the male demographic. But I saw an article that Beth was interviewed.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit more about your female demographic.
Our female demographic is amazing. Well, first and foremost, I'm not just saying this, for any other reason other than this is factual. Beth is one of the best drivers that we have on the Ride and Drive, male or female. We have plenty of female members. We have special nights like Moms and Mimosas. We've had charcuterie nights where they learn how to do charcuterie boards. We are catering to that. This is not a male-dominant arena.
Zach, thank you so much for making time for us today. Next, we're going to hit a townhome in Menke Park. Welcome to this beautiful townhome at 159 Davis Court. This is Unit 102. This home was built in 2024, brand new construction, and directly across from the San Antonio Country Club. It has amazing spaces. It is truly a blend of functionality and chic. Love this space. The location cannot be beat. In Menke Park, you have all of the best spots around you. The space here is absolutely incredible. Soaring ceilings, the best appliances, wonderful space. But truthfully, I'll let you experience that for yourself. Let's go take a tour. thank you for joining me today while I showed you a little bit about San Antonio. Hopefully you got to learn about a couple of cool spots that you didn't already know about. Obviously, Prestige Motorsports is one of the coolest spots in town. And then, of course, we have this beautiful townhome here in Menke Park, where you have the San Antonio Country Club right across the street. So many things included Broadway with the coolest spots to eat or hang out or shop. So it's really hard to beat this location, but also, come on, check out the view. I'm Juanita Ortega, your San Antonio area realtor, and I had the best time showing you around San Antonio today. I look forward to our next segment where I get to show you a little bit more.
Hello, I am your American Dream TV host, Teresa Tong. Ross Perot is a big part of the history of North Texas. As a Navy veteran, founder of Electronic Data System, and former owner of the Dallas Mavericks basketball team, as well as U.S. presidential candidate in 1992. But the most amazing thing about Mr. Perot may have been his intense loyalty to and love for his family, which for him included his employees. Right now, I am standing in front of this beautiful, serene park. I don't know if you can hear the bird chirping, the leaves falling, but this is only a small part of this huge yet exquisitely designed business complex that formerly houses Ross Perot's headquarters for EDS. I am about to take you to explore this extraordinary building and find out more about its past, present, and the future plans. Let's check it out. So, Doug, I know you have worked in Plano for so long. How many years?
Just a little over 7 years now.
Tell us a little bit about this legacy business park and how the Perot's legacy led to this huge development.
Oh yeah, Ross Perot was a visionary. He was a businessman and decided in the 1980s to move EDS, Electronic Data Systems, up here to Plano. At that time, Plano was really just a suburban residential community. Perot really saw the vision for what this area could be with Legacy Business Park, 2,700 acre that he purchased for the Legacy Business Park. You know, one of the things he thought about when he was bringing the company up here was, this is where the talent is. This is where some great schools are. And so this is where people would love to work and to live.
Right.
That really started a transition from Plano, a traditional bedroom community, to really a full-size city that has a really robust business community. So as you look at Legacy today, you see it's home to Toyota Motor North America, JP Morgan Chase, Boeing Global Services, PepsiCo, Frito-Lay,
Wow.
Pizza Hut US.
Wow.
So the big names that now call Plano home are a result of Ross Perot's vision for this entire area. And it first started right here with the EDS campus and with this building being the heart of the Legacy Business Park. One of the things that has now come out of this building is NextPoint has purchased the building and they're transforming it into a life sciences campus. And we're seeing the life sciences industry becoming a very strong industry here in North Texas, and Plano can now play a really important role in the growth of life sciences and biotech here in North Texas. It's a great asset that NextPoint now has taken and moving on to the next phase of economic development here in Legacy, with this continuing to be the heart of the business park.
Hey, Eric, so great to see you. Would you mind introducing yourself a little bit about your company and how you started this project and what's your current plan?
Yeah, absolutely, Teresa. So NextPoint is a real estate development company, and I've always been in the real estate development side of the world. We acquired this old EDS campus, Electronic Data Systems campus, Ross Perot's old company, back in 2018. And we have been on a plan to redevelop this into a life science ecosystem for North Texas. And a life science ecosystem is really that end-to-end thought process of inception of a new drug and the research and development that it goes through all the way through the end of the manufacturing and then delivery to you as a patient. So what we want to have happen here is the conversion of all of this building and these spaces that are around us into a location in which that whole continuum can take place.
Wow, that's amazing. Hi, Rick. Thank you so much for your time and coming. I know you're a councilman and everybody loves you. So tell us a little bit about why this place is so unique.
This place is phenomenal with regards to Plano, but also it's a great place in North Texas. From this area, you can get anywhere within the United States almost nonstop within 4 hours, whether it's going to Seattle, going to Boston, going to Atlanta, going to San Jose. You can get anywhere through our 2 airports within 4 hours nonstop. Also, this is a thriving community up here in North Texas. It's business friendly, very good tax base. So I think it's a fantastic place to live and work. Now within this particular area, we're central to a lot of great places. You're in walking distance to the Shops of Legacy, but also Legacy West, where you can shop for clothes, go dining. Also, we have close to parks. We have Windhaven Park nearby. We also have Glasscock Park, which is our newest park, which was in walking distance. We also have nature preserves close by. Also, within this area, we have some fantastic hospitals, many libraries that you can get to. I have to say we have some of the best schools in the state of Texas right here in Plano. So this is a fantastic place to live, work, and play.
Absolutely, you said it all.
Well, thank you.
That's great. Yeah, we love this place, we love the city, and hopefully everyone will come to Plano. I can't wait to see what future holds for this beautiful center in West Plano. This is your American Dream TV host, Teresa Tong. Until next time, keep on dreaming.
Hey y'all, welcome to the American Dream. I'm Jenelle Berry-Cook, and today I'm going to show you why Plano is the best place to raise kids. Sure, we know that Texas is all about sports, but I'm going to take you to 2 places where kids are growing far beyond the field. Let's go. I'm here with Daryl Rosenbaugh, CEO of North Texas Performing Arts here in Plano. Since 1991, the theater has been serving children anywhere from age 5 to 18 in exploring and finding the magic of the arts, and also building character along the way. Daryl, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us today.
Well, thank you for being here and coming to the Willow Bend Center of the Arts and the North Texas Performing Arts. We're pleased to have you here.
Absolutely. I wouldn't miss an opportunity to showcase why this theater is such a staple in the community. Can you tell us a little bit more about how the theater came to be, and then go into what you're doing here today?
Yeah. So we started in 1991. Actually, originally it's the Plano Children's Theater, founded by civic leader Sarah Akers, who's still very active in the community. And about 10 years ago, we decided we wanted to expand our vision. We wanted to become more in terms of impact for our community. And we took on a vision that said that we wanted to provide the opportunity for everyone to take the stage and have their voice heard. And so what that meant is we had to think geographically, and so we expanded from Plano into Fairview and Frisco and Dallas and now South Lake. And then we also expanded with the types of services that we offer to our youth. You know, originally we were a children's theater, and children were sort of done with us at about age 14. Today we offer programs and challenging opportunities for kids all the way to age 18, where they're taking on challenging work They're doing college prep kinds of activities, all kinds of amazing work. But then we also decided to expand into other areas where we were providing opportunities for those to take the stage that typically wouldn't have that opportunity. And so several years ago, we created what we call our Starcatcher Theater. Our Starcatcher Theater is available for those with developmental or cognitive challenges and other disabilities. And what it allows is for these individuals to take the stage. They learn their scripts, they learn to dance, they learn movement. And what we found is that that's had an incredible impact for making them more productive in the community, make them more accepting and acceptable into the community.
Not to mention confidence building.
Absolutely, it's a huge game changer.
This is what I mean when I say that the Plano area offers things for kids and is the easiest place that I've ever raised kids. Particularly for someone like me that does have a child that is neurodivergent. I love that I have an option for her to express herself, to grow her confidence, and to be involved in the arts as well, if she so chooses. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to chat. It sounds like there's a busy season here and you have a lot going on, and we really do appreciate you bringing North Texas Performing Arts to us and beyond.
Oh, thank you. And come see a show. There's always something happening on our stages.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Everyone, we are here with Sensei Daniel Shibamba with TKA Dojo Martial Arts. And so, Sensei Daniel, thank you so much for speaking with us today. So, your dojo specializes in training children in karate and aikido, all the way from ages 5 on up to adulthood. I'd love to know about your years of training.
So I studied martial art about 24 years ago. I have my black belt in karate Shotokan, been a black belt in karate for 20 years, 2 decades, and a black belt in aikido for 10 years.
What made you want to start martial arts?
So initially, I just wanted to learn how to defend myself, and throughout the years, I learned that defending yourself is just one piece of the puzzle. So the ultimate goal with my program here when it comes to kids is to provide them the tools for them to be better people in the future. And those tools are discipline, respect, confidence, self-control, and then treat others the way you want to be treated.
I'd love to know a little bit more, if you could delve a little bit deeper about your program and where your kids start and what your expectations of them are, and what parents can expect to get for their kids out of the program.
So usually we start our kids at age 5. We might start a little younger, but it requires us to do an evaluation lessons to see if the kids are ready to be part of the group.
Okay.
And what parents get out of our training here, basically they're gonna see a kid that is transformed, a kid that listens to what parents say and then do things the first time they were asked. Kids that control themselves, they have good behavior both at school and at home.
Right, and it's fun.
Yeah, of course it is fun. Kids have a lot of fun doing it as well.
Sensei Daniel, thank you so much for sharing your time and your dojo with us today. I really hope that parents continue to find your location and bring their children in to build those foundational skills for success.
Absolutely, thanks for having me.
So thanks for joining me today as we explore 2 places that really prove out why I believe that Plano is the best place to raise kids. So until next time, I'm your host, Jenelle Berry Cook, and this is Your American Dream.
I hope you enjoyed today's episode of the American Dream TV. We created this show to combat negative media, to show that the American Dream is alive and well by showing you real stories in real neighborhoods. Thank you so much for watching the show, and cheers to your American Dream.